Okay, warriors.
I'm like, can you see it? Can you see my crown? That's all I'm all worried about that. Good morning. I do have a crown on.
Welcome to Queen's Day Wednesday. What the fuck? I'm sorry.
Blurting it out.
That was a shit show yesterday. I wasn't going to speak on it, but
I know,
what
kind of like
the
it
fuck?
was a circus with all the
Okay,
trimmings.
so here's my thing. I know it is a fictitious place, and for 2 hours it entertained us with the late Chadwick Boseman, but it's time to form Wakanda. I'm not staying here. This is beyond. From the moderator to the two kindergartners that have no home training. This is what is going to lead the country to what? I don't understand. I'm not disillusioned. I'm not even shook. I am fucking pissed off. That was a shit show. 2 hours of my life that I will never get back. Okay? 2 hours of watching two men spar and play in the dirt. Excuse me. And one lending credence to the Proud Boys, which is a neo-Nazi fascist group. Excuse me? Excuse me.
I'm just glad for Twitter that was fact-checking. People that were posting facts into Twitter throughout the debate. Keeping it real. Putting the facts out there because there was so much bullshit being flung about.
I am angry. And if you're not angry,
at least be disappointed because it was bad.
The moderator couldn't even walk away, Chris. Walk away. Okay.
Yeah.
It was never going to be easy. Okay. Not with the commander-in-chief up there and Biden, you know, taking blows and all of these things. But for the love of God, get somebody else in there. Get Samuel L. Jackson in there. Something. Okay. Anybody.
You know what we do is the next time there's a debate, we give them those dog collars that and so when the moderator gets to shock them. I said stop. Maybe then they'll learn. 34 days. 34 days, and we have two children at the podium. Not even giving any kind of decisiveness or any plans, because I still have not learned anything, no more than it's okay to be that age and playing in the dirt. That's all I learned yesterday. I didn't see any plan for a better tomorrow. I saw people of color being used as a pawn on both sides. Not your pawn. You don't get to do that. No. I'm tired of it.
I am so over it.
It's all about their little political shenanigans and not what's really going on.
Oh. I'm sorry. This is a queen that is just absolutely just straight up just livid this morning. We ran, we spoke. When we heard noises, she ran. She ran today.
I'm learning.
I'm learning. She didn't stop like she did yesterday. I was like, run, girl, run. So she ran. So that was a high point of our morning, is that Jude, when she heard a noise, she was like, I'm running. I'm running. There was no investigative, there was no, Dateline investigative, undercover work to see what that noise is.
There weren't even trucks slowing down today, so
yeah.
thing.
Well, actually there was, but we just kept pushing.
Oh, I didn't notice that. I just kept going.
I did. It was a white truck with a tool truck in the back. You slowed down. No, you just keep it pushing. And even those people that have on the reflector, you know, things, and they're on their bikes kind of thing, and as we're trotting by, I'm like, no, keep running, keep pushing. You never know. It could be a cult. I mean, you just don't know.
They're out there.
Oh, Lord. Okay, I'm sorry to come at you hard and strong that way, but you know what? It's time to activate my dual citizenship and, I don't know, get out of Dodge. What? Oh.
Not to bring Korea in here, but oh my gosh, dude,
okay.
save me.
Okay. See? I gave her that opening. You see what I did? I said, I'm going to activate my dual citizenship, and then she just...
I'm like, make me one. Make me a dual citizen.
She's going anyways. She doesn't need this shit show to even have an excuse. The girl is going.
It's not about the shit show.
Love is waiting for her in Korea. So, okay, don't sing that song. Okay, go ahead. You can sing that song. Love is in the air.
Oh, we are so goofy.
No, goofy but angry.
And angry. Yeah, you know.
Why did he have to play in the dirt?
Don't play in the dirt. You know how the other one plays. Don't play in the dirt.
Don't play in the dirt.
Like, just be silent. Your silence would have exposed.
I just think sticking to the topics at hand of what we are all wanting to understand. Again, jobs, the virus, okay, racial divide, police brutality. What?
Yeah.
Okay.
The economy.
There was nothing.
What are your plans? Healthcare. What are your solutions?
Thank you.
I don't want to hear anything else. I'm taking 2 hours out of my precious time. We're paying you. Tell me what you're going to do. This is your job interview. Tell me what you're going to do.
Chris Wallace, you know, had respect for you in the career that you have illustriously demonstrated over the years, but get out. I mean, straight up. Go to the sunken place or something. You must have been in the sunken place because you could not get a wrangle on those two yesterday, and you just lost all control. Nobody could hear anything. Everybody's speaking over... everybody. Both candidates speaking over each other. There was nothing accomplished. Nothing.
No.
Just a whole bunch of bravado up in there. And they call women emotional.
Right? And one could go, oh, well, one was better than the other. I don't care if you played less in the dirt. Just don't play in the dirt at all. Just don't. Why can't you go in there and do a debate like you're supposed to?
Just get shit done. Have a plan to get shit done.
And if I went into a job interview...
That should be on the letterhead. Getting shit done.
The debates are your job interview. And if I went into a job interview and didn't answer the questions, I wouldn't get hired. Can we please get some more candidates?
I'm throwing my crown officially in to run for president.
Yes. I would make a great VP. And you know why? Because when COVID came down across the waters and was making its way, I already had a plan in place for the whole country. I did.
I had a plan in place for my family. I don't know about the country.
I had it for my family. We were in place. We had a plan going from January.
Which definitely means if you had a plan in place for your family, you definitely was taking care of the country, because that meant that you weren't going to go out and infect other people. So I guess in turn, you were helping.
And I wasn't hoarding
the world. No, I know, right?
We had no leadership. That's the problem. We had.
How are you gonna? What were you gonna do with a pallet of toilet paper?
Yeah, we had no decisive.
How many asses
leadership.
did you have to wipe?
And had we had decisive leadership, people wouldn't have been afraid and then go into hoarding, because that comes out of fear. Had we had a leader stand up, anyone, and you know, there are other leaders in this country. And for the one party just to watch the other one flounder when the whole country is a mess, I'm calling them all on the carpet.
All of them.
Because why
sides,
is Team Blue watching Team Red flounder while the whole country reaps the repercussions of that? Why are we not pulling together?
I don't even know. I don't know. Get Samuel L. Jackson in here. He'll know what to do.
I'm ready to vote for Bill Pullman. He was a good president in
Independence Day, right?
Like, yes, Bill, you got the job.
Bill, you got this. You got this. Come on, Bill. You can do this.
Who was your favorite?
Why is
TV
Chris
president?
Christie on the screen haunting me again?
Why do his lips always match his ties?
I don't know.
He must have lipstick.
I think so.
So, who was your favorite, like, on-screen president? Denzel was president once.
He was?
Wasn't he? Am I?
I don't know.
I feel like he'd be a good president.
Denzel? Maybe.
If he's on TV more and I can look at him.
He's very private and low-key. It's probably a good choice. I don't know. I don't know about you, but I think I have looked at our Commander-in-Chief's orange skin for so long that I've grown used to it, because I looked at Biden and he was all sorts of frail and pale, and I was like, is he ill, or have I just grown used to looking at the orange?
The Ompalompa?
I don't know.
Color?
I don't know.
I think so. You know, the hyper tan is, yeah. And yeah, because see, if you only look at Biden, he looks like the guy, the newscaster. Well, maybe color. So, but when you look at the president, he's got the super tan. Super tan.
That's not super tan.
He's using some sort of tanning lotion.
Spray tan.
Or spray. He wrote it off his taxes.
I say we use Queen's Day Wednesday to rule our own queendom.
Yes.
We got to get these boys out, because they're just wilding out. I mean, yesterday, if that wasn't the definition of wilding out, I do not know what it is. I mean, because they were straight up ghetto and ratchet yesterday. Ghetto and parrot. I hope you heard me. Because I'm not, as I told my children when they were children, I'm not going to repeat myself. You heard me.
Yeah. And when mama goes silent, be scared. That's the truth, right? That's what my kids were. Oh, mom's quiet.
Why couldn't there have been some kind of substance, anything we could have pulled from this? This was a total mess.
Just go silent.
I needed answers. I needed solutions. I needed a plan. Just give me a plan. Anything.
When he's playing the dirt, just go silent, and then boom, with your plan. That's all that needed to happen.
On a more humanitarian level, I'm coming up on my 8 years of being cancer-free, with the exception of this, right? But on the 29th, I have special people in my life that celebrate me on the 29th. This chick being one of them. Shout out to you, Ron, my business manager, that never forgets me on the 29th with a beautiful card. But this queen yesterday, she got me the sweetest little note and some beautiful fusion salts. And, you know, I'm always touched by the little things. I mean, I'm crazy about a 5-carat rock, too, but I'm just saying.
Hey, diamonds are gold's best friend.
Or sapphires. But, you know, it was just lovingly laid, you know, in a place that I would see or, you know, would pass by. And I want to say thank you. Because in a world where this is not happening, and there's no conversations, and we've got nicknames for those that are wilding out there, I want to thank you for loving me enough to think about me, going into, you know, the grocers and picking up something just a little special for me. Friendships are so important. I value them. I treasure them. I'll take it beyond a intimate relationship all day, every day, because they're so meaningful. They're unconditional. Okay, there's a couple conditions, but friendship is an amazing thing that you treasure. And you may not always see eye to eye, but fundamentally you are to the hip. And as I was telling my good friend Jude this morning on our run, that I love her. I do. And that we may not speak for 6 or 7 months, but she is always in thought and in heart. And that I talk about her. I was like, if your ears are burning, I'm talking about you, for sure. But friendships is an amazing thing. It's a sisterhood to friendships all day, every day in this chaotic world. Shout out to Helen Reddy that just passed away. I am a woman, hear me roar. Okay, I shouldn't even know that song, but I do.
My dad used to love Helen Reddy, and so whenever I was with him, we'd be driving and singing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways, so I say we get out there and we all kind of pool our monies together, get an island.
I'm down with this idea.
Call it, you know, we can hold a, you know, very, very democratic vote. I shouldn't say democratic vote, but just a vote.
Democracy.
A democracy, right?
Yeah.
And name this island. Just have sister queens.
There we go.
Only dare to venture when we want to, you know, do, you know, our shenanigans.
Little shenanigans.
But I think we could rock. No, I know we could.
We would.
As my crown is slipping this morning. I'm trying very hard to maintain. I think the anger has got it a little off kilter, but that's okay. That's all right. Anyways,
Yes.
How would you rule your queendom if you had people?
Okay.
What would you do?
I would choose, because, you know, I don't know everything. I would choose people, you know, that are super smart in their areas, you know, because I have no problem going, I don't know that, but I'm going to get a really good answer. And I probably wouldn't just have one person. I would love to have some diversity of belief, diversity all around, because, and have like little think tanks to solve that, you know, and go, okay, well, because a lot of times we have little blind spots, and so we won't get maybe the best answer for everybody. And so if you have like little think tanks, like, how are we going to solve this, and really come at it from that and be like, okay, you guys are going to go solve the school system, and you're going to be in there until you do. And then everybody gets to vote on, maybe they have to have like 2-3 solutions, and everybody gets to vote on it.
How would you rule your queendom?
With love. That's how.
Firm hand and a love.
Yeah, and I was just gonna say, not mushy love.
Yeah. Strong love.
Strong love.
Love makes you strong. It doesn't make you weak. But I'm curious, you guys, comment. How would you rule your queendom if you had an island and it was all you making the decisions?
I wouldn't want to make all of the decisions.
Well, ultimately,
that's what I'm saying. I would have to have,
right,
you know, and I think.
But you have people that help you get to that decision making, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
and I would really want to listen.
Yeah.
Listen.
I think that you know, that's always the best foundation, is to listen. Even if you, in the end, only take, you know, bits and pieces of it that, you know, would be good for a nation or for yourself, I think listening is key. I mean, like our friendship, we listen. Like we had a conversation today, and she was telling me about a certain story. And right away, she became very defensive, and she thought that I was attacking her. And I said, I'm not attacking you. I'm telling you that outside of this friendship, you will be met with hostility and anger if you hold that conversation. There's a way to still get that point across, because, you know, of course I knew what she meant, but the world isn't just Yvette and Jude. it's other people that are hypersensitive, justifiably so.
Right.
And so the verbiage had to change just a bit. The verbiage definitely had to, yeah, for sure. And so, you know, she didn't just nod her head when I called her on it and said, okay, mindlessly. She asked why.
And I really didn't understand. I was like, but it's just.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so I told her why. And definitely nobody's trying to get a beat down.
I don't want to beat down.
She doesn't want to beat down. But on a serious note, I explained to her that